Shabbat Shalom, Elias and Cantor. And let's see, the socials are going. Yeah, there they go. Oh, yeah. 7, 6, 7. There we go. Okay. Shabbat Shalom. I'm feeling a little American songbook tonight. So I'm going to start out with one of mine, and then I'm going to sing songs from the 40s and 50s, because it just feels like that. It's fall. So get yourself a glass of wine. So this is mine. This is called Every Night I Dream of You. I once fell in love so fast, never thought it wouldn't last. Now every night I dream of you. We all got dreams that don't come true. You're the one I'm clinging to, and every night I dream of you. When I fall asleep at night, your smile is all I see. And if my dreaming goes just right, you're lying next to me. I once had a dream that I was king. Didn't mean a doggone thing. And every night I dream of you. Vidim dum didim dee, vidim doodim dwidim didim dee, didim dee badidi. We all got dreams that don't come true, but you're the one I'm clinging to, and every night I dream of you. When I fall asleep at night, your smile is all I see. And if my dreaming goes just right, you're lying next to me. Once had a dream that I was king, and it didn't mean a doggone thing. And every night I dream of you. Sing it, folks. Ba-dim dum dee, ba-doo-dee-dim doo, ba-dim dim dim dim, dwee-dee-doo, ba-dim, ba-dim dum dee 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 doo doo. Be-dim doo-dee-dim dwee-doo-doo, weep dum dee 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 dwee-dee-doo, bum doo-ba-dim doo-dee-dim doo-dee-dim dee. When I fall to sleep at night, your smile is all I see. And if my dreaming goes right, you're lying next to me. If someone asks, hey, what's new? I tell them I am oh so blue, and I just don't know what to do. No, 'cause every night I dream, every night I dream, every night I dream of you. Of all of you. All of you. I dream of you. Norbert, how are you? Shabbat Shalom from Hungary. Donna Besser-Stone. Now, there's a name from the past. How are you? James Coates. Joseph Aronofsky. Still in Tenafly? Yeah? All right. Okay. So now I'm going to do some stuff that, some covers. Pretend I'm Sinatra. Ah, interesting chord. This is called I Keep Going Back to Joe's. This is from 1941. I keep going back to Joe's, to that table in the corner, sipping wine and staring at the door. Our old waiter knows we're through, still he sets a place for you. Everything the way it was before. I keep going back to Joe's, but the man who plays piano never plays your favorite melody, just like Sam. Joe keeps busy at the bar, never asks me where you are. He was there when you walked out on me. Now I'll pray you'll walk back in and say what fools we've been, and we'll celebrate a happy new beginning. Chances are you'll never show, but you'll know just where to find me every night until it's time to close. Just in case you miss me too, I'll be there to welcome you. That's why I keep going back to Joe's. Doom doom dee dee, doo boo. I keep going back to Joe's, but the man who plays piano never plays your favorite melody. Joe keeps busy at the bar, never asks me where you are. He was there when you walked out on me. Now I'll pray you walk back in and say what fools we've been, and we'll celebrate a happy new beginning. Chances are you'll never show, but you'll know just where to find me every night until it's time to close. Just in case you miss me too, I'll be there to welcome you. That's why I keep going back to Joe's. You know, whenever I do these songs, I always imagine these bars in Greenwich Village. There used to, well, when I was coming up, when I was a kid, and I just moved to New York, there were a couple of bars that I like to hang out at. Yes, it's true. And usually they were kind of divey, because you could just sit there, mind your own business, and look in the mirror, look around. And that's the kind of vibe I envision when I'm doing these songs. It's yeah, it's not the same anymore, I have to tell you. It's funny. Tyler, how are you? Here's a song by Duke Ellington. Never treats me sweet, gentle, the way she should. I got it bad, and that ain't good. My poor heart is sentimental, not made of wood. I got it bad, and that ain't good. when the weekend's over and Monday rolls around, I end up like I start out, just crying my heart out. She don't love me like I love her, nobody could. I got it bad and that ain't good. It's a great song. My poor heart is sentimental, not made of wood, whose is? I got it bad and that ain't good. When the weekend's over and Monday rolls around, I end up like I start out, just crying my heart out. She don't love me like I love her, nobody could. I got it bad and that ain't good. Ooh. So it's Duke Ellington and this guy Paul Francis Webster. I have to assume that Mr. Webster was the lyricist and Mr. Ellington was the composer. I knew I could find that word. Zoom user entered the waiting room. Zoom user. Well, there you are. Cantor Heitman is here. The pressure's on. Cantor Styles. Cantor Heitman is here. Marnie Tardash. Marnie's one of my wedding people. How are you? Good to see you. All right. Let me do another one for you. Okay. I'm not going to veer into Americana. I'm going to stay with songbook, American songbook. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Let me find this because I want to do this one, but let me see. All scores. Go to N. So I know I worked on this. Let's see if there is. All right. Another one of those bar songs. Tom Waitian. Again, a snowy night, snowy, rainy. It's called Nothing's Got Nothing on You. Nobody's got nothing on you. When you ain't got nothing, nothing's so bad. Till you remember what you once had. One thing I know that will always be true is nothing, no nothing's got nothing on you. I met you one time, you were standing alone. Those were the days when a booth had a phone, and we had us a romance stuck together like glue, and nothing, no nothing, had nothing on you. Remember the ice cream on my brown Betty, New Year's Eve, all that confetti. You're the girl who went steady with me. You were the melody in every song, the right thing for my every wrong, and your lips were where my lips long to be. Yeah, once I had it made. I was someone. Don't know what went wrong, but it all came undone. Your time ain't been kind, but the sky is still blue. Nothing, no nothing's got nothing on you. Remember the ice cream on my brown Betty, and on New Year's Eve, all that confetti. You're the girl I wanted to go steady with me. You were the melody in my every song, the right thing for my every wrong, and your lips were where my lips long to be. Once I had it made, I was someone. I don't know what went wrong, it all came undone. And after all these years, no matter what I do, nothing, no nothing's got nothing on you. You know, time ain't been kind, but the sky is still blue. And nothing, no nothing's got nothing on you. That's a tearjerker, isn't it? That's a tearjerker. Jonathan Schwartz, how are you? Good to see you. Marnie. Marnie gave me a smiley. Okay, let's see who else is here. Let me open this up a little bit here. Dr. Tina is here. Dr. Tina. Jada, how are you? Great to see you. Welcome. Terry Foster. Wonderful. Great to see you. Ilan keeps coming back. What are we going to do with him? Great to see you. Marvin. Rabbi Marie. Bob. Bobby in Colorado. All right, let me get back to my Sinatra set, because I was having fun. There it is. We love each other so deeply. This is a Cole Porter song. That I ask you this, sweetheart. Why should we quarrel? Never, ever, not never. Why can't we be enough clever never to part? Did you ever see the movie with Cary Grant where he played Cole Porter? It's very cool. Every time we say goodbye, I die a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Why the gods above me, who must be think so little of me, they allow me to go. When you're near, there's such an air of spring about it. I can hear a lark somewhere begin to sing about it. There's no love song finer, but how strange the change from major to minor every time. Very clever. We say goodbye. He was a very clever writer. Just think about having a little dance with you, somebody you love. Love this song. When you're near, there's such an air of spring about it. I can hear a lark somewhere begin to sing about it. There's no love song finer, but how strange the change from major to minor every time we say goodbye. Every single time we say goodbye. That's a brilliant song. Brilliant. Absolutely. Jonathan, you're in two places. Oh, the Zoom. There he is. Now you got in, right?
Yep, I got in.
Good. Dr. Gooden, good to see you. Look, she's waving.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Brenda's here. We have some new people here. I love it. I'm tired of the old people. I'm glad. Thank God. Thank you, dear Lord. I'm just going to do another classic, incredible song for you because you know, because you deserve it. You deserve good music. Everybody does. I have a gig Sunday night at 9 o'clock if anyone wants to come. I've got a drummer, and
Where?
I've got here in New York.
Okay.
I've got a drummer and I've got a sax player. I'm trying to find a bass player, but I'm no luck. That's all right. There'll be a trio. When sunny gets blue. After just doing that, you could just walk away. It's so beautiful, right? When sunny gets blue, her eyes get gray and cloudy, then the rain begins to fall. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter, love is gone, so what can matter? No sweet lover man comes to call. I told this story, I'll tell you again. So when I started college, I was a music major, and we were having our first, it was something first. I was a vocal major, and there were, instrumental majors. And there was some type of a seminar, and this young woman got up there with a guitar player who turned out to be her boyfriend. and sang this song. And this was like the first time I heard this kind of music. You know, because I grew up with, you know, it was 1969, 70, I know it was a little later than that, but in my ear, I didn't listen to this stuff. And it was just brilliant. Sunny gets blue, eyes get gray and cloudy, then the rain begins to fall. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter, love is gone, so what can matter? No sweet lover man comes to call. And Sunny gets blue, she breathes a sigh of sadness, like the wind that stirs the trees. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter, love is gone, so what can matter? No sweet lover man comes to call. When Sunny gets blue, she breathes a sigh of sadness, like the wind that stirs the trees, wind that sets the leaves to swaying, like some violins are playing weird and haunting melodies. People used to love to hear her laugh and see her smile. That's how she got her name, the name of Sunny. Since that sad affair, she's lost her smile, changed her style somehow. She's not the same, but memories will fade, and pretty dreams will rise up where her other dream fell through. Hurry, new love, hurry here, to kiss away each lonely tear. Hold her near when Sunny gets blue. People used to love to hear her laugh and see her smile. That's how she did get her name. Since that sad affair, she's lost her smile and changed her style. Somehow, she's not the same. Oh, but memories will fade, pretty dreams will rise up where her other dream fell through. Hurry, new love, hurry here, to kiss away each lonely tear and hold her near when Sunny gets blue. What a song. Anyway, Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Shabbat Shalom. Let me share this with you, ladies and gentlemen. Shabbat Shalom. This evening we are honored. We have Cantor Marianne Stiles is with us this evening. Well, no ands. There's me and Cantor Stiles. Here, let's do a little bit of this. And then Cantor Stiles is going to lead us in Yedid Nefesh. Thank you, Marnie. Hine matum manayim shevet achim gam yachad הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. לה 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 הנה מה טוב שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב שבת אחים, שבת אחים, שבת אחים גם יחד. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, how good it is for brothers and sisters to dwell together. I'd like you to all take this opportunity now and look to your left. Everybody look at Jim. No, don't look at Jim. Oh, it's my left. Just look on your left. All right? And say, I'm turning to the right. Wait a minute. All right, my left is over here. And over there and say, Shabbat Shalom. How are you? How was your week? It's great to see you. Turn to your right. Shabbat Shalom. How are you? It's great to see you. Crazy, right? It works. Somehow it works. I don't know how it does it, but it works. You feel like you're doing it. Oh, hold on. There's a bunch of chats. Let me see the chat. I just want to see that. There we go. All right. I've got that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it's a great pleasure to welcome Cantor Marianne Stiles. Marianne is one of ours. She's very busy. You can hardly get her to do stuff. She's busy in her own cantorate. So thank goodness she's with us this evening. So I'm going to Cantor. She's going to sing Yedid Nefesh.
Thank you, Rabbi. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Yedid Nefesh Avarachamam.
You who love my soul, compassion's gentle source, take my inner nature and mold it to your will. Like a darting deer, I will flee to you. Before your glorious presence, humbly do I bow. You're sounding beautiful this evening. Thank you, Cantor. Beautiful. And now we're going to move ahead. We're going to light the Shabbat candles. So I'd like to, let me share the screen. There we go. See, there's 2 candles for Shabbat. Now let me open up this window so I can see everybody. That's not what I wanted to do. Why does it do that? There we go. Boy, it's very finicky, this thing. You got to be careful how you drag, how you pull it. All right. Let's not be, let's see. Laurie, you want to light the Shabbat candles for us? Laurie Kirschman, are you there?
I am here.
You never know. She's hiding with those dogs. You never know.
No, I'm here.
Okay. So she's
Sure.
going to light the Shabbat candles for us.
Here we go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehalek ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Thank you, Laurie. Beautifully done. And now let's join together as we sing. Thank you, Donna. Rabbi Myman is here. Rabbi Myman taught a wonderful course this past Wednesday. Hi, Johnny. Sing with me, ladies and gentlemen. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen us, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger's ways. May God bless you and grant you long lives. May God make you good husbands and wives. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord preserve you from pain. Favor us, O Lord, with happiness and peace. Oh, hear our Sabbath prayer. Amen. 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 Beautiful, beautiful moments. Cantor will now lead us in Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Erev, Melech, Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei
Bless us with peace, angels of the Supreme, Kadosh Baruch Hu. And now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Chazan. Let's sing this together. Ready? Yismachu Hashamayim. Yismachu Hashamayim.
Hashamayim.
Yismachu Hashamayim. Go, brother.
Hashamayim.
Yismachu Hashamayim. V'tagel haaretz. Yismachu Hashamayim.
Hashamayim.
Yismachu Hashamayim.
Hashamayim.
Yismachu Hashamayim. v'tagel haaretz. Yiram hayam, yiram hayam, yiram hayam, umelo yiram hayam, yiram hayam, yiram hayam, umelo yismachu hashamayim.
Hashamayim.
Yismachu hashamayim. It kind of works. Mayim.
Hashamayim.
Yismachu hashamayim. V'tagel haaretz. Let the heavens rejoice. Let the earth be glad. Adonai is coming to judge the world in righteousness. Indeed. And now we're moving along. We're going to move along. We're going to sing. Cantor is going to lead us in Lecha Dodi.
Shalom, Ateret Matla, Kahan Simcha, Utzovada, Tovei Kodei, Ram Segudla, Tovichala, Tovichala, Lecha Todi, Mikrat Adla, B'nei Shabbat, Nekabela.
Shkoyach Chazan. Shkoyach. Terry, you're new here. Are you? Would you? Can you lead us in the Shema? Is that something you can do? Just wondering. If you want. I just thought I'd extend you. Okay. Well then, your runner-up, Dr. Gooden. Go ahead. Lead us in the Shema. Here, I'll share it. Put it up here. Coming along any minute now. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, before.
Yes,
Okay. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me find it. There you go.
just a sec.
There you go.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Excellent. Everybody, let's sing it together. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do the English. Let's read it together, but let's all mute so we don't make each other cuckoo. 1, 2, 3. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. Take to heart these instructions with which I charge you this day. Impress them upon your children. Recite them at home, when you stay at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand, and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Thus you shall remember to observe all my commandments and to be holy to your God. I am Adonai your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai your God. Adonai Elohechem Emet. So, ladies and gentlemen, I turned the slides a little. I advanced them by mistake. Let's go back and do the Baruch Hu. We got to do the Baruch Hu, okay? Or I'm going to blame Barbara Kirsch for that. I have to. All right? I'm only kidding, Barbara. I'm only kidding. Emily, hello. Shabbat Shalom. Emily's in Florida. Good to see you. And let's see. Lee, would you lead us in the Baruch Hu, please? Let me share the screen. Lee Richmond is going to lead us in the Baruch Hu. But she's muted. Lee, are you there? Oh, Lee, Lee, Lee. Lee, Lee, Lee. The audio might not be working. Oh, there you go. Almost. There you go.
Baruch Hu Adonai Baruch.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Excellent. Praise be the Lord to whom our praise is due. Praise be the Lord to whom our praise is due, now and forever. All right, Chazan, I'm sorry if I messed you up a little bit. Let me see. Let's continue with the Micha Mocha. Micha Mocha, led by the cantor. Okay, let me share the screen. Amen. Shekach. Let's all sing, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to sing Veshamru. Veshamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam beini uvein b'nei Yisrael od hi leolam od hi leolam Veshamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינפש שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. Join with me, ladies and gentlemen, for the Chatzi Kaddish. Yitgadah v'yitgadash Shemei Rabba B'yalma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chaychon v'yomechon uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael b'gala b'gala uv'yizman kariv v'imaru amei Yehei Shemei Rabba Mavorach Le'olam olol me'olmaya Yitbarach Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yipoar V'yitromam V'yidnasei V'yidadar V'yidaleh V'yidhalal Shemei Dikudusha B'richu Le'ela Min Kol Birchata V'shirata Tushbechata V'nechemata Damiran Be'olmam V'yimaru Amen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I kindly ask you to rise in body or spirit, or both if you choose, for the Amidah. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu v'Imoteinu Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Leah, Elohei Rachel, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chastei Avot v'Imahot, U'mevii Geula Livnei V'neihem, L'man Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechai Hakol Atah, Rav Lehoshia, Mashiv HaRuach U'Morid HaGashem, Mechalkel Chaim B'Chesed, Mechayei Emetim Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Mechayei Emunato Lishenei Afar, Micha Mocha Bal Gevurot Umido Melach, Melech Memit Umechayev Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman Atah Le'achayot Hakol, Baruch Atah Adonai Mechayei Hakol Or HaMeitim. והוא עושה שלום במרומה, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ויאמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, Yaseh Shalom. Joy Aronson Paul Shalom Aleinu. Joy and I went to school, in grammar school and high school, 50 years ago. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I just had to pause for that because that's a real blast. Good to see you. I also want to give a shout out to Candy, who's a wonderful supporter of Sim Shalom. Shalom Aleinu. Sorry about that. V'al Yisrael. Yeah. Oh, wait, one more thing. We've got Abraham Cohen Freire de Lima. He's joining us from Brazil. He's probably the furthest away tonight. Yaseh Shalom. Yaseh Shalom. Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom. Yaseh Shalom. Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol Yoshvei Tevel. Ve'maru Amen. May the maker of peace in high places bring peace to us. All Jerusalem, we join together and say, Amen. Amen, ladies and gentlemen. Amen. Yes, Jim, they're on Facebook. And you know who else is here? Jamie Shore, one of our board members, and an old friend. Thank you, Jamie. Great to see you. That's funny. People are checking in tonight. I love it. Okay, so now we come to the Torah. Wait a minute. I want to make sure I'm not messing up with the. Oh, Cantor. Cantor is going to do the Shalom Rav. Cantor, I'm sorry. There we go.
That's okay.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Elocha Tasih Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Elocha Tasih Le'olam. Yetov Melech Tov Yechol HaShalom.
Cantor. It's wonderful having you with us. I want to tell you, you sound beautiful. So now we're going to continue with the Torah service. I'd like to invite everybody up to the bima. Come on up. Here we go. I'm going to share the screen. Everybody up here. Get up here. Vayehi b'nso Aharon vayomer Moshe Kuma Adonai ve'yafutzu oyevecha ve'yanusu misanecha mipanecha Ki mitzion tetzei Torah Ki mitzion tetzei Torah Utafar Adonai miYerushalayim Baruch shenatan Torah Torah Baruch shenatan Torah Torah Le'amo Yisrael B'hikdushato. Rabbi Marie, open the ark for us. Open the ark. There you go. Very good. Okay. Let me see. Steve, who are you? You're new. Steve, take the Torah out of the ark. Go ahead. You can do it. Lift that Torah out of the ark. Steve, just lift it out. Okay. Maybe not. Okay. Well, Elias, you do it. Take the Torah out of the ark, please. Thank you very much. Very good. Hold on to that Torah. And let's see. Oh, my goodness. Elon, do the Shema for us, please.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Everybody sing that. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Everybody, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. So who's holding the Torah? That's Elias. Okay, Elias, are you gonna do the Gadlu? Do the Gadlu, Elon, since you're a ringer. Gadlu
Me?
Adonai. Yeah, do the Gadlu.
Yeah, Gadol Adonai iti, v'normema Shemo yachdav.
Excellent. Okay, now everybody's going to follow Elias. He's holding Elias. You got it. Okay, and it's going to be Elias, Elon, and Rabbi Marie, and everybody here. We're all going to process around, and everybody's going to hug and kiss you, because in this world, this virtual world, there is no COVID. Okay, we're all good. No masks or anything. Come on. All right, and here we're going to sing. Torah, Torah. I want the cantor. Cantor's in the procession. Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Hey, Torah, 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 Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Very good. We're back up on the bima. All of us are here, and now we're going to do the blessing before the Torah reading. And for that, Bob in Colorado is going to do that, the first blessing. Let me share that. He likes to do it. Go ahead, Bob.
Baruch Adonai HaVorach.
Baruch Adonai
Baruch L'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaVorach L'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Atah Adonai
Baruch
Eloheinu.
Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher baka banu mikol hamim veitan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Yashikayach. Very beautiful. Stay here while I lane this. It's not that hard. There's vowels. So. Amen. Ve'yetar Yitzchak l'Adonai lenochach ishto ki akara hi. Vayeater lo Adonai v'tahar Rivka ishto. Vayitrotzu habonim b'kirba v'tomer im kein lama ze anochi. V'telech lidrosh et Adonai. Vayomer Adonai la Shnei goyim bivitnei Ushnei leumim Mimeyayich yiparedu Ulaom ye'ematz Verav ya'avod tza'ir. So ladies and gentlemen, in this Torah portion, just so we just read, you can read it with me. Isaac pleaded with the Lord on behalf of his wife because she was barren. And the Lord responded to his plea, and his wife Rebekah conceived. But the children struggled in her womb. And she said, "If so, why do I exist?" She went to inquire of the Lord, and the Lord answered her. The Lord said, two nations are in your womb. Two separate peoples shall issue from your body. One people shall be mightier than the other, and the older shall serve the younger. It's complicated Torah portion, ladies and gentlemen, because families are complicated. So that's the main thing. But let me tell you what's going on in the Torah portion. Let me move this over here so I can see it better. It'd be much better. In this portion, we read about Isaac and Rebekah, who finally conceive after years of trying. Jacob and Esau are born. Jacob clutching Esau's heel. But Esau is the firstborn. Jacob becomes kind of artistic, spiritual guy, And Esav becomes a hunter and a man of the field who sells ultimately his birthright to Jacob for a pot of red lentil stew. In this portion, as Isaac grows old, he is deceived by his wife and by Jacob and blesses Jacob instead of Esav. Sages wonder if he really was deceived, however. Because the way that Esav, because Jacob dresses up with a hairy kind of a thing, and that's apparently Esav was hairy, which is kind of odd. All right, but there you go. But that's what happened, and Jacob blessed, and Isaac blessed Jacob instead of Esav. So then Esav wanted to kill Jacob, and Jacob fled. The relationship between these brothers could never be the same, and peace would be elusive, but to their credit, peace would actually occur, and the brothers would again come together to bury their father in a later Torah portion. It's an incredible portion, one of the just among the best in terms of just the content and the narrative. But this evening, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk to you about something else. You see, this week, this coming Tuesday night, November the 9th, is the anniversary of Kristallnacht, the night of the broken glass. And let me just show you a little bit of that. Share it for you. This is a little piece of what it looked like on Kristallnacht. Not ask the rabbi. It's a couple of synagogues. Horrific. So I want to talk to you just about. I want to go over the history of Kristallnacht with you, because you see, it's so important. It's so important to remember. Before we were in this place in the world's. I want to say where we are, where the world is, with hate. In maybe the past. I mean, I guess the hate has always existed, but this story of Kristallnacht is an imperative, because there's so much we can learn from it. I'm just gonna read a little bit for you, and let me also do this so you can all see me. All right, so on November the 9th to November the 10th, 1938, in an incident known as Kristallnacht, Nazis in Germany torched synagogues, vandalized Jewish homes, schools, and businesses, and killed close to 100 Jews. But in the aftermath of Kristallnacht, also called the Night of the Broken Glass, some 30,000 Jewish men were arrested and sent to concentration camps. It was the beginning of the taste of abject horror. German Jews had been subjected to repressive policies since 1933, when Hitler became the chancellor. However, prior to Kristallnacht, those policies had been primarily nonviolent. After Kristallnacht, conditions for German Jews grew increasingly worse. You see, Hitler understood that he could do whatever he wanted then. During World War II, Hitler and the Nazis implemented their so-called final solution. That's what they referred to as a way to solve what they called the Jewish problem. And they carried out the murder, as we know, of 6 million European Jews and millions of others. Soon after Hitler became Germany's chancellor, he began instituting policies that isolated German Jews and subjected them to persecution. Among other things, the Nazi Party, which espoused German nationalism and anti-Semitism, commanded that all Jewish businesses be boycotted and all Jews be dismissed from civil service posts. And they were. In May of 1933, the writings of Jewish and other un-German authors, texts, were burned in a communal ceremony at Berlin's Opera House. And within 2 years, that would be about by 1935, German businesses were publicly announcing that they no longer service Jews. In 1935, the Nuremberg laws were passed, which decreed that only Aryans could be full German citizens. Furthermore, it became illegal for Aryans and Jews to marry or have extramarital relations. Despite the repressive nature of these policies through most of 1938, again, it was still nonviolent, but Kristallnacht changed that. This was the incident that opened the doors, the Pandora's box. And here's the incident that actually gave them an excuse. In 1938, a man named Herschel Grinspan was a 17-year-old ethnically Polish Jew who had been living in France for several years, and he learned that the Nazis had exiled his parents to Poland from Germany, where Herschel had been born and his family had lived for years. As retaliation, the teenager shot a German, Ernst von Rath, a German diplomat in Paris. Rath died, and they saw an opportunity. Rath died, and Hitler attended the funeral. Goebbels, the master spinmeister, the master propaganda guy, immediately seized on the assassination to rile Hitler's supporters into a frenzy. And Kristallnacht was the result of that rage. Starting in the late hours of November 9th and continuing into the next day, Nazi mobs torched or vandalized hundreds of synagogues, those images that you saw, and completely destroyed thousands of Jewish homes, schools, hospitals, cemeteries. 100 Jews, maybe 100, what the exact number, they were killed. Nazi officials ordered German police officers and firemen, listen to this, in case they were ordered not to do anything as the fires burned and as the riots raged. In the immediate aftermath of Kristallnacht, the streets of Jewish communities were littered with broken glass, thus the name Kristallnacht, the night of broken glass. The Nazis held the Jewish community, the depth of their evil. The Nazis held the German Jewish community responsible for the damage, and they imposed a collective fine of $400 million in 1938 rates, according to the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum. In addition, more than 30,000 Jewish men were arrested and sent to Dachau, Buchenwald, and Sachsenhausen, to concentration camps. And that was the beginning, the real beginning of the real horror. As a counterpoint, Franklin Roosevelt, our president, responded to Kristallnacht by reading a statement to the media, lovely, in which he harshly denounced the rising tide of anti-Semitism, and he recalled his ambassador. Thank you very much. Despite Roosevelt's condemnation of the Nazi violence, the U.S. refused to ease the immigration restrictions. They wouldn't let the Jews in. One reason was anxiety over the possibility that Nazi infiltrators would be encouraged to legally settle in the U.S. I'm not making this up. You might not be aware of this history. A more obscured reason was the anti-Semitic views held by the upper echelon officials in the U.S. State Department. You see, that makes more sense. One administrator was a gentleman named Breckinridge Long, who was responsible for carrying out policies relating to immigration. Kristallnacht marked a turning point towards more violent and repressive treatment of Jews by the Nazis. By the end of 1938, the Jews were prohibited from schools and most public places in Germany. And we know what happened then. We know what happened then. So again, this Tuesday night there will be memorial services all over the world, for an acknowledgement of Kristallnacht. Ladies and gentlemen, study the history. It's important. It's really important because it's instructive. it's instructive. Let's all join together. We're going to do the Mourner's Kaddish now, and then we'll go back and go back to our service and begin to conclude it. All right? In acknowledgement of the millions of people. Join with me for the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah. Be'alma divrach yiruteh v'yamlich malchuteh. B'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mavorach li'alam ulolmei olmaya. Yitborach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal shemei dekudisha barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Gamiran bi'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru. Amen. Let's put the Torahs back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Johnny. It's good to see you. And Roberto, nice to have you back with us. And to all of you, we're going to put the Torah back. Ellen, do a Hagbah. Lift up the Torah. Let me see. Lift it up. All right. Jeddah, Abraham, and family. You're going to take that Torah and wrap it, please. Please wrap the Torah for us. Thank you very much. Give it to Liz Taub. She's not doing anything. Go ahead. Do it. And we're going to sing Eitz Chaim He. All right. And then, let's do that. And then we'll do the Misha Berach. Okay. Here we go. Cantor is going to lead us in the Misha Berach. Eitz Chaim He. Lama chazikim ba. B'tomcheha. Me'ushar. Racheha. Darchei Noam v'chol netivoteha shalom. Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva. Chadesh, Chadesh Yameinu. Chadesh Yameinu and the ark is closed. Now we're going to do a Misha Berach for those who are ill, and while the cantor is singing it, please put the names of those you'd like us to acknowledge who are ill, and I'll try and mention them. All right, cantor. Were you able to hear the names as she was singing? That worked. That's amazing. You're singing so beautifully, and I was able to do that. That's good to know. You never know with Zoom. And I'm going to include Avi, Tal, Wenger Cohen. Mazel tov. She's having a baby. She had a baby. Good. You heard the names. Very good. And good. Well, may they all be blessed with a refuah shalema, a complete healing. We join together and we say, Amen. Amen. All right, we begin to, hold on a second. You're going to do Adon Olam, Cantor. I'm going to begin to conclude with Ein Keloheinu. Ein Keloheinu. Here we go. Whoops, wrong page. You do it. There we go. Ein Keloheinu, Ein Kadonenu, Ein Kemalkeinu, Ein Kamoshienu, non como nuestro Dio, non como nuestro Señor, non como nuestro Rey, non como nuestro Salvador. Mi Eloheinu, mi Adonenu, mi Malkeinu, mi Moshienu, quien como nuestro Dio, quien como nuestro Señor, quien como nuestro Rey, quien como nuestro Salvador. No del Eloheinu, no del Adonenu, no del Malkeinu, no del Moshienu, lo haremos nuestro Dio, lo haremos nuestro Señor, lo haremos nuestro Rey, lo haremos nuestro Salvador. Atahu Eloheinu, Tahu Adonenu, Tahu Malkeinu, Tahu Moshienu, tú a nuestro Dios, tú a nuestro Señor, tú a nuestro Rey, tú a nuestro Salvador. Rabbi Claire is here, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you were worried about him. He's fine. He's hanging out at home. He's just drinking wine, and he's happy and healthy. God bless him. Welcome back, Rabbi. Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'teit gedula, le'otzeh bereshit, shelo asanu kigoyei haratzo, ve'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adamam, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, ve'goraleinu kechol hamonam, va'anachnu koreim, ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד. ושמו אחד. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before the cantor concludes with Adon Olam, I'm going to do I don't have any. Has somebody got any wine or anything out there? Or some juice? I thought I brought it in, but I didn't. Somebody say Sha'akol or Borei Pri Hagafen. Unmute and do it, please. Whoever's got a juice or a wine. Okay, good. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen.
Very good. Everybody drink. Everybody drink. Shkoyach. Thank you very much, Jonathan. Well done. Announcements. Do I have any announcements? First of all, I want to thank. Hold on a second. How do I do this? View. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there we go. I want to thank you all for joining me this evening. It's a little somber. Kristallnacht is always like that. Yeah. The way things start, and they can just you think sometimes you think that it can't get any worse, and then you understand that it can. So if you have an opportunity to be a part of a service, please do so. But thank you for joining with me this evening. I want to thank Cantor Stiles, who is amazing. Guess what? Cantor, I don't know if you know this, but your husband says he's making you chili so that when you're done, you're nourished. It's important.
I can smell it. It smells wonderful.
You did a lot of work this evening. I understand. And again, Rabbi Ori, it's good to see him. And I've seen a few people I haven't seen for a while. Thank you so much for coming back and joining with us. Any good stuff you anybody want to share anything good? Please, it'd be nice. Any of you. Al Clemens is here. Thank God. Good to see you. I know he's on the mend. Brenda, welcome. If there's anybody.
It was fun to play music with, to do the wedding with you on
I did a wedding.
Wednesday.
I did a wedding with Lizzie.
It was so fun.
We did a wedding in Wagner Cove in Central Park. It was so much fun. I know. Thank you. It's great to
my niece just had a baby, Avital Wenger Cohen. I can't pronounce the baby's name. I put it in the chat. Bechav Blaze Cohen.
I love it.
Yeah.
Mazel tov. Mazel tov.
I'm a great uncle. Oy vey.
Oh, that's good. And Lori Kirschman's daughter, Lindsay, is healed from her concussion. And Al Clemens has a grandson, God willing, coming soon. All good. And so that's good. We've got some good stuff. So, Cantor, wrap it up for us. Do a Don Olam.
Okay.
However, whatever melody you want. Let's see what she's going to do.
Standard one.
Standard, okay.
Don Olam.
Don Olam.
Hashem Alach.
Hashem
Alach.
B'terem kol.
Yitzin Ivra. V'eknasa. V'chef sakol. Simon Hashem Nikra. Don Olam. V'acharem. Niklot Dachom. V'vato Yimot Torah. Don Olam. Vehu Haya. Vehu Hove. Vehu Yeh V'tifara. Don Olam. Don Olam.
Adon Olam.
Hashem Alach.
Hashem Olam.
B'terem kol.
B'terem kol.
Yitzin Ivra.
Yitzin Ivra.
V'eknasa.
V'yeit nasa.
V'chef sakol.
V'chef sakol.
Simon Hashem lo nikra. Don Olam. Vehu echad. V'yei sheni. V'hamshir lo lehachbiro. Don Olam. V'li heshi. V'li tachli. V'lo halos v'ham nisra. Don Olam. Don Olam. Hashem Alach.
Hashem Olam.
B'terem kol.
B'terem kol.
Yitzin Ivra.
Yitzin Ivra.
V'eknasa.
V'yeit nasa.
V'chef sakol. Simon Hashem lo nikra. Don Olam. Vehu v'li. V'chai po'ali. V'tzochav li v'yetzara. Don Olam. Vehu nisi. U'mamosli. Ve'nam kasim ve'yom nikra. Don Olam. Don Olam.
Adon Olam.
Hashem Alach.
Hashem Olam.
B'terem kol.
B'terem kol.
Yitzin Ivra.
Yitzin Ivra.
V'eknasa.
V'yeit nasa.
V'chef sakol.
V'chef sakol.
Simon Hashem lo nikra. Don Olam. V'yahato. Afiduhi. V'yerisha v'yahira. Don Olam. V'yibrohi. K'v'yati. Adonai li v'lo hira. Adon Olam.
Your husband should be cooking. What's
And
he doing?
well,
over-
he's
what's he
standing
doing?
here and he's singing and he doesn't realize there's a Zoom gap and you're singing, so I'm getting two echoes while I'm trying to play.
Good job. You're a great couple.
He says it's one of his favorite songs.
Well, it was beautiful. Thank you for sharing your lovely Cantor wife with us. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. And God bless you all. I'll see you next week. Thanks to Jim, where it's 1 o'clock sometime. And thanks to all of you. God bless you. No, you go have Kiddush. I love this. I'm at the door.
Okay.
I'm at the door. I know Kristallnacht. Listen, we have herring. Over here. Come on, have some herring. And coffee. The coffee's not bad. It's chock full of nuts.
Shabbat Shalom.
Unbelievable. Yeah. forget
Shabbat
it.
shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Take it
Shabbat
easy.
shalom.
Shabbat
Shabbat
shalom.
shalom,
Yes,
everybody.
we can do a lesson.
Shabbat
We can do a
shalom.
lesson,
Bye-bye.
of course.
Shabbat
Shabbat
shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat
I can do a
shalom.
wedding.
Shalom.
I'll do the wedding. I'll do the wedding. No problem. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. You
Shabbat
like
shalom.
Okay, it's enough. All right. See you later.
Shabbat shalom. See you
Shabbat
later.
Shabbat
Shalom,
shalom,
Rabbi.
guys.
Bye bye. Thanks, Cantor. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Night.
Shabbat shalom.